Welcome to my channel, The Vent Craft. This channel is dedicated to showing you designs as well as tips, tricks, and how to make various crafts ranging from hearts, fascinators, hand fan, bouquet, and much more. Today, we would be showing you how to make this gorgeous blue heart wire crinoline fascinator. Let's dive in. So the first thing we do is to take our hat wire. This hat wire is measured 36 inches. So we're going to fold it like a circle and take our masking tape. I cut mine into two. That's to avoid me having a hump after I'm done. If you know any other thing that you can use to wrap up your hat wire, let us know in the comment section. So what you do is you take the masking tape and you wrap it tightly over the folded part, the part that you fold on top of each other. That's the part you're going to be wrapping with masking tape. You start from the tip to the other tip on the other side. Make sure it's tight so that the hump is not too big. I'd like to use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers, and for those just joining us, it's an honor to have you here. Happy learning. So the next thing we do is to take our bias. We're going to be measuring 36 inches because that's exactly the measurement of the heart wire. But take note, since we put it over each other, of course it will be less than 36 inches. But just to be on the safe side, we'll measure 36 inches. So we cut it. And the next thing we do is to take our B6000 and we're going to be putting it on the bias. Now, actually, what we need is to just put it on one side. You know your bias has two foldings. So all you need to do is to put it on one side of the folding because we're going to be folding the two, or we'll fold the two on top of each other. So what I do actually is to put on all my bias. Now when I say on all the bias, I mean the cut out 36 inches. You put the B6000 just on one part of the folded part. The reason we put on all of them initially is so that it will start drying off before we're ready to put it on our hat wire. So this is the way you place it on your hat wire. And you see one side of the gum is on one side, the other side is without gum. By the time you start pressing it like this, it starts sticking together immediately because you have put it has started drying up. So we are the last part now. Now when you reach that part where you have the masking tape, you open up the bias like I'm doing and push it in and fold the other side on top of it. It takes a little time. Now remember the excess, that's what we just cut out now. So let's continue. So you put that other side on top of it and fold the other part on top of the gum part. Just watch and take note, I'm sure you will get it. Next thing you do is to place your veil on top of the covered heart wire and you squeeze in the middle or wherever you want it to be. Then you twist. You twist till you have the shape you want. So I've gotten my shape, and the next thing I do is I use my needle and thread, matching thread, remember, to secure it. Then you cut the excess just close to where you have tied it, then secure firmly. We take our Alice band and then we place the hot wire that we have netted just a bit below the head, the top of the Alice band. That's where I want mine. I don't want it on top of the Alice band, but you can place yours anywhere you want. I want mine to the right and a bit down. So I would secure it with a thread, sewing it like you can see on the screen. So the next thing we do is we take our big crinoline and we're going to measure 1.5 yards. That's 36 inches plus another 18 inches. So I've measured 36 and now I'm going to put an additional 18 inch, which gives me 1.5 yards. That's 18. Then I cut it. Once that's done, the next thing I'm going to do is to sew the edges, the two edges. I would sew them individually. So now I'm doing the first one so you can see how it's being done. If you're enjoying this video so far, please do give us a like below. Yes, give us a thumbs up. To ensure you don't miss any of my DIYs, do click the subscribe button and bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you. So we'll do the same to the other side. The two edges have been sewn. The next thing is to sew through the middle of the length of the crinoline, like you will see me doing now. Just watch. Okay, we're almost done. Now you see this thread there? Yes, we actually meant to have removed it in the beginning. So now we're going to have to remove it so that the work looks neat, because this thread makes the edges look a bit clumsy. So I'm cutting out the thread now. I've cut on both sides. The next thing I'll do is pull it out. So I'm done with that. So the next thing I'm going to do now is drag this thread, the one we sewed in the middle of the length of the crinoline. I'm going to squeeze it. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm pushing it and squeezing it at the same time. Can you see? Just watch. Oh, so beautiful. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is to sew those two edges together. The next thing you do is you place the crinoline you have squeezed on top of the hot wire, netted hot wire, and then we start sewing. I saw this in my collection of materials and decided to form leaves with it and accessorize our fascinator. So let's see how it turns out. Let's put the leaves on it using our B6000. Now we're done with the leaves, we're going to put the stones with our B6000. Because of beauty, we decided to leave the silver and go with only blue stones. Now we've put all the blue stones, but we've gone back to press them secure. We'll close our sewing behind with this circular thick poly cut out with zigzag scissors. That's our beautiful finished hat wire crinoline fascinator. Lovely. Yes, bonus offer for staying with me to the very end of my video. I give you this bonus offer. What would you like to see us make in our next DIY video? Just type in the comment section, you type bonus offer and you write exactly what you want to see us make in our next DIY video.